Hello, friends. Welcome to another Facebook Live where I am sharing with you 10 reasons. Let me turn my light on here. Why you do not have to have your own life together to become a certified life coach. Now, let me button up here. So, this came inspired by a conversation I had recently with one of our future Black certified life coaches who said the same thing that I hear from so many people who are considering life coach certification. Dr. AJ, do I have to have my life together before I become a certified life coach? And the answer is N to the O. I wrote a top 10 list I'm going to share with you about why you don't have to have your life together to help other people. And the answers may shock you. I'm going to get something over my feet here. So I'll be sitting here coughing with y'all. I should have had some water. I got some water here. So I'm jumping on kind of last minute and sharing these reasons with you. I can't get my little button. But anyway, if you're new here, welcome. If you're here with me live, say hello. I'm going to put my glasses on in a minute so I can read comments from you if you have them. But we're about to dive into 10 reasons why you do not have to have your life together to become a certified life coach. Raise your hand in the comments below if you have had that question. Like, I wonder if I should have my ish together before I try to help someone else with their life. How many of you guys have felt that way at some point? Hi, LaKimberly. How are you? So I put together a little chicken scratch list for you here. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Dr. AJ Austin. I am founder of the International Center for Life Coach Training, LLC, where I train Black women of faith to become certified life coaches. We have a very important announcement on tonight that I'm going to share with you about those of you who feel like, number one, you got to have your life together to be a life coach. And number two, you've been wanting to be a life coach, but you feel like you personally can't afford it. I got you. You ready? So I have put together something we are calling 10 for 10. 10 for 10. Gotta do the finger counting. You know how Kroger has like 10 for 10 specials, and they usually come out like $1 a can of beans or whatever. God gave me a really brilliant way to help those of you who, number one, feel like you gotta have your life together to coach other people, which LaKimberly's like, I most definitely feel that way. All the exclamation points, right? And so we got creative, me and Jesus, recently, and made getting certified as a life coach way easier for you to afford. I'm trying to wipe this off my lip. It's bothering me. And so I'm going to share more about that. If you are curious about that, drop something in the comments to let me know that you like. First of all, I've been wanting to be a coach. Second of all, I thought I couldn't afford it. And then third of all, I thought I had to have my life together. Drop something in the comments really quick. Let me know that's you so I can reach out and share more information with you about this. 10 for 10. Now, the fact that that is the number one question that comes up for people who want to get certified. Do I have to have my life together? I'm going to give you a countdown. Number 10 of 10 reasons why you don't have to have your life together is number 10, coaching really isn't about you. I'm going to say that again. Coaching, true life coaching, it's not about you. So for you to question or second guess, should I have my life together? You're making it about me. It's not about you. So remove yourself from that scenario, because as a coach, you are there for your clients. So it's about them. Okay, that's number 10. That's why you don't have to have your life together. Does that help a little, LaKimberly? You don't have to have your life together. I'm about to give you and break down 9 more reasons why you don't really have to have your life together before you get certified. Number 9 in our countdown says that, so let me put it like this. So the future Black life coach that inspired this list on today, we had a conversation and she asked me, hey, LaTanya, how are you? And that was her question. And she's like, absolutely good. So first, coaching is not about you. Second, the question that a lot of people think coaching is, they think it's therapy, they think it's counseling, they think you're transforming somebody's life. They're thinking like, I'm about to change your life. I'm about to, work some magic and heal your life or fix your life. That's not coaching. Number 1, as I shared recently, you can't heal anybody. As people, humans, We can't heal other people. I don't care what you think or believe. We don't have that power. We ain't that magical or that deep. Now, when you're trained and certified and you've invested in the skill of becoming a professionally trained, certified life coach, you can help others heal. You can lead them down a path to healing, but you can't heal them and knock them out and they wake up a new being. We still human. We still got issues. We still have problems. So as a coach, number one, coaching really isn't about you. It's about your client. And number two, you don't personally have the power to heal or change anyone's life. You can help them heal and change their own life by being skilled, trained, professionally qualified and certified and credentialed as a coach. Still helping? Look, Kimberly. So when you take away the power that you're giving yourself thinking, well, I'm not perfect, so I can't help people, you kind of like, ooh, sigh. You can breathe now. You don't have to take on that mantle of trying to play Jesus, okay? Because we're helping people heal. We're not personally healing, and it's not about us. Okay, cool. She's like, yes, ma'am, it's still helping. Number 8 of why you don't have to have your life together before you become a coach, which, by the way, I have a 1-day life coach certification training that is $999. And most people who think they have to have their life together before they become a coach or think they can't afford coaching, they don't have $999 to give me to certify with me. So me and Jesus had a talk. I was on a toilet, y'all. This is TMI. That's why you can't wait on me to be perfect, because I'll never be there. I got a revelation on the toilet to help you. Okay, you want to hear it? Let me see a toilet emoji if you want to hear the revelation, because I'm going to share it with you anyway. So instead of coming up with a full $1,000 on the spot to still help people despite your imperfections as a Black woman certified life coach, I have stretched out the payments for 10 months where you only pay $100 a month and you still get access to the course and work your way through certification. How many of you guys will be interested in doing a payment plan for something like that, where you're getting the understanding and the revelation that you don't have to have it all together before you become certified? You may not have $1,000 to just sow into your next level right now, but $100 a month you can see yourself doing. Let me see some emojis or some comments real quick, and I'm going to give you the rest of my toilet revelations, okay? So, number 8 on our list says, when exactly will you have it together? Like, what's the date? Anyone here with me live? Anyone watching the replay? What is the exact date that you're actually going to have everything in your life together? I need to see that in the comments real quick too. Y'all talk to me. Let me know I'm talking to the right people, because y'all think you got to have your life together before you get certified. So I want to know what date is that going to happen, because I want to hear it. When is it? What's the date? When can I put it on my calendar that for sure you will have it all together on this date? When you think of it like that, it no longer makes sense to say, do I have to have all of my life together before I help other people? Right? Hey, Cookie. So we're taking ourselves out of it, because coaching really is not about us. We're realizing that we don't have the power to heal anyone, but we can help guide them in the healing process. And we also I don't see dates in the comments, so apparently we don't have a date we can put on the calendar as to when exactly we will be a perfect being, having it all together, and now we can pursue life coaching, right? Y'all with me? Okay. Now, if you want to get certified, you can't pay $1,000 in a lump sum. $100 a month getting certified would help you. I need to see some responses in the comments to know that this is for you, because I'm going to help you get closer to where you want to be as you help your clients do the same thing by becoming a certified life coach. I got you. I got you. So next on our list is number 7 in the countdown that says, what does together look like? So when you say, do I have to have my life together before becoming certified, what does together look like? LaKimberly, LaTanya, Cookie, all y'all that's popping on and off here. Jasila, oh, it's more y'all. I didn't even see it. Who else on here with me can tell me what does together look like? So when you're thinking, do I have to have my life together? What does together look like? Because when you now are hearing this, okay, I can't heal people. I can help them heal. Coaching really isn't about me. It's about my clients. I don't know exactly when I'll have it all together. What does together look like? Like, these are just questions we use as excuses to not move forward. These are excuses. So when you ask questions like, do I have to have it all together before I can help people? It's just really the human brain attacking itself, keeping you stuck, thinking that it's doing it for safety. So LaKimberly says, because of how are you making it? Wait a minute, let me slow down, I get excited. Because of how are you making it not make sense, I can't answer any of your questions. I love it. So these questions are designed to get you out of your own head, realizing that you're not superhuman, but you are a superhuman. Okay? So when you get trained, when you get certified, when you become credentialed and qualified and skilled as a certified life coach, especially Black women of faith, that's who I train in particular, you realize that you're there for your coaching client to help them on their own healing journey. And you're starting to help yourself. Take some sip of water on that, right? So, now that LaKimberly has confessed, I can't answer your questions because now that I hear it outside of my head, it don't make sense. Let's move on to number 6 in our countdown, our list of 10 reasons you don't have to have it all together in order to become certified as life coach. Let's see. Ooh, number 6. You gonna like this, LaKimberly. Let me know if this you in the comments, girl. You already are someone else's support system. You already get the phone calls, get pulled aside after church, get talked to in the lunchroom or the break room at work. You already are the family member, the go-to friend that's supporting someone. But you ain't got it all together, though. So you thought that you had to have it all together before you could. Oh, okay. Still not making sense, is it? Look here. Look, yes, all the time. I know. That's why I put it on this list. Because, see, you're already supporting people. You're already helping lead someone to their own healing, their own victory. You're already helping someone else get their life together. And as a result, it's getting you closer to where you want to be. But you thought you had to already be there, right? Okay, let's move on. That was number 6, and that one was really good. I was like, oh, yes, Lord. Toilet confessionals. Number 5, your clients have their own life to live. What that means is when you say, do I have to have it all together or be perfect before becoming certified? You are thinking secretly or subconsciously that your client is coming to you to live your type of lifestyle, and they're not. As a coach, your clients don't come to you to say, I want to live the exact life that you're living, Dr. AJ. Now, they may see an inkling of something in you that inspires them, like your personality, how successful you become, how you're helping people, how well you listen, you're always full of energy. They see something in you that's sparking curiosity and an interest, but child, they do not want your life. So the fact that you're thinking your life has to be together, you're assuming your client is coming to you for instructions on how to live your type of life. Child, they not. Your clients have their own lifestyle. They hire you to listen, to ask them really good questions that make them think on the drive home after the session, or during dinner later that night after your phone session, or in the bed in the middle of the night, like, oh, that was just such a good question that made me think deeper. That's your role as their coach. Renee says, before becoming a successful life coach, was there anything holding you back, like doubts, maybe fear, which I know we're not supposed to have? Put that in quotes. We're not supposed to have it, just like we're supposed to have it together, right? Were you like, is this really for me? I never questioned from outside looking in now. You should have asked me like 8 years ago. I probably had a different story. The only thing I remember, quote unquote, holding me back, and it wasn't really, was giving myself permission to go get certified. So I worked with teens and moms, specifically teen girls and moms, black women, and their black daughters or adopted white daughters, whoever, black mom and their daughters, helping them to have better relationships with themselves and each other. My company was called Journey Girl. I have her literally tatted on my arm right here. It says Journey Girl. It's my first business, right? And I called myself a teen life consultant because I gave TLC. I could get the daughter to tell me secrets she would never tell her mom, and vice versa, and help the mom help the daughter. And I was always that go-to auntie or person in the middle. And it was easy that way because I wasn't old enough to be the teen girl's mom. I started my business at 25. And I wasn't, I was more like sister level with the parents. And so the parents, they had to use my services in order to get to their daughters. And the daughters wanted to use my services because Miss AJ was so easy to talk to. And so because I valued that relationship, I was the cream in the middle of those two Oreo cookies with that mother-daughter relationship. In order for their relationship to work, I helped them love themselves and love each other. And we sandwiched it together thanks to Miss AJ. I was the person I wished I would have had in my life consistently coming up. That's usually what a coach is. But I refuse to call myself a coach. I call myself a consultant until I got certified. And child, when I got that piece of paper in my hand after class, I took my little blurry BlackBerry picture on my phone. You ain't been able to tell me nothing ever since, okay? So that was the main thing, not necessarily holding me back, but I had to give myself permission to move forward. And that's why I have the 10 for 10 program for those of you who say, I can see myself helping others. I want to give myself permission, but maybe not having $1,000 right now to pay for your certification is holding me back, Dr. AJ. If that's you, be honest. Hit me up in the inbox or feel free to put an emoji in the comments. We can chat after this live. I can tell you more about what we're calling the 10 for 10 program. It's 10 months long. It's our certification program, and it's only $100 a month for those 10 months. And you're certified. So by then, you're really walking in, giving yourself permission. You still are going to have doubts. You're still going to have fears because we're human. You're still going to question what's possible, but you no longer have the question of certification holding you back or standing in your way because you realize now you're here for your clients to help them walk on a healing path because you can't heal them. You know exactly when you're able to help your clients. You ain't worried about when you'll be perfect. You're helping your clients define what it looks like to get their life to the next level. So as a result, you're being impacted. Again, you're still human. Your clients are still human. And that's been the biggest lesson I've learned as a coach. You can never change anyone in a coaching session. I can't change y'all in this one Facebook Live, or if you're watching the replay on YouTube or the podcast, I can't change you in this segment. But child, you hang around me long enough, we will start to change behavior patterns and thought patterns and manifestation patterns in your life, and you will start to believe on a different scale. That's what coaching is. It's inspirational. You're not there to be the model citizen for somebody who wants to live your ideal life. You're actually questioning and helping people and holding them accountable, supporting their goals and dreams to live their version of their best life. So number 4 on our list of 10 says, just what I just told y'all. That thing, that pull, that tug, we call it the heart tug. That thing that I used to get when I would wake up every morning before I got certified saying, now Jesus, I know it's more to this thing we call life. I know I'm supposed to be doing something bigger, something deeper, something better, walking in my calling and my purpose, y'all. Whether you get certified, especially if you don't get certified, that never goes away if you're not walking in your calling as a coach. You're going to always, I used to call it getting it out of my system. I would always have to show up somewhere and speak. I would always have to serve and help somebody so I didn't go crazy, because it never went away. And I knew I was called for greatness, and I still am. I'm still on that journey to greatness. But now I got a whole crew with me. We're bringing you with us if you're ready. So make sure, if you want more information about our 10 for 10 program to help you pay, at your pace and go through this training at your pace. If you need more information, hit me up in the inbox or put an emoji. I know to come back and send you a message after we're no longer live. But that heart tug never goes away. Even while you think you're getting it together, you're figuring your life out, you're waiting on God, you're praying about it. I got to mock y'all because I hear that a lot. Well, I'm going to go pray. Well, so I'm saved and I pray. What we praying about? Because where 2 or 3 are gathered together, He is in the midst. So what we praying about, sis? Because you prayed, and here you are watching this video. You prayed, and now you wondering why you can't shut this video down. Or as one of our coaches, Camille, said, child, I was trying to go to sleep, and I could only see your Facebook Live and your smile in my head. So I got up, got on your page, and clicked to join your program. Because again, that tug doesn't go away. You prayed. At some point in your life, you asked for such a time as this. It's here, sis. It may look a little bit different than you thought it was, but so it's here, sis. It's time to make a decision. And yeah, it's scary. We had people join our program just yesterday that said, I am terrified. And we talked them down off the ledge. Why? We're here to hold your hand. It's not, you're not doing anything that is threatening your life or your safety. If nothing else, it's shedding away what you thought was serving and helping you and others. And it's taking you to that next level. It's that new wineskin that God needs in order to use you for the next level. It's where you've humbled yourself and submitted, gotten the training and the skills to really help yourself and others, quote unquote, get it together. But we're all living our best lives together. Y'all, I show up here for you as much as I do me. So it helps us to level up together and to serve together. So the heart tug never goes away. Number 3 tells us, I feel like I'm reading from the Bible scriptures now. Number 3 on our list of 10 in the 10 reason countdown that you don't have to have your stuff together before getting certified is coaches aren't perfect, but we still show up. Y'all don't know, I was just sitting on my front porch getting eat up by mosquitoes. And I said, let me get in the house and do this Facebook Live. I promised my people I would be on, and here I am. I'm not perfect, y'all. I don't know what mosquitoes got to do with it. I'm just in here like recently bitten up by mosquitoes. Wit off on, okay? But we don't have to be perfect, which means we don't have to have it all together. But you just have to be willing to show up. Think of that one person in your life that you had. I had a high school counselor that she was just there. She's still there. She comes on my live sometimes. She watched my Facebook stories sometimes. She was there as support. That's what most people need, just someone to be there to support. But if you're thinking you got to have it all together, that's like saying you got to wake up every day, put your face on, your hair on, full, body couture in order to record a video. Yeah, no, you don't. Some of y'all like that I wake straight up from bed or while I'm running errands in the car or while I'm grocery shopping, and I will go live and talk to you if God has downloaded something in my spirit to show up and share with you. That's what coaches do. So we're not perfect, but we still show up. And then number 2 is, and this was really chicken scratch, so let me read this up close with glasses on, under the light. You don't have your clients' answers. You, future Black Life Coach, do not have your clients' answers. Their answers are within. They have their answers. They just need your support and your accountability. I'm going to take a sip of water on that. So with your support, your accountability, your client is able to live their best life because you realize that you're showing up for them, that they're living their own version of their best life, that you're serving in your purpose, you're answering that heart tug as a certified life coach, that you don't even know what together means for your own life, but you know what support looks like for someone else. So you're showing up for them because you're helping them on a healing journey. It's not about you. And you guys are in this together. So much so that number one on our list, and I got a bonus for you too, is that as you help other people, you help yourself. So that's why I do the 1-day life coach certification self-study system. Ask Coach Eba, who you'll meet. She's one of our certified Black life coaches. She was like, this was truly a self-study process, Dr. AJ. She said, I had to take myself through this in order to know what my clients are going to be receiving from me. And she had so many aha moments, breakthroughs, breakdowns, revelations, and she's all the better, all the stronger for it. And now she shows up powerfully for her coaching clients. Now being able to say, I literally sat where you're sitting, going through this self-study process. So as a coach, as you help yourself, you're also going to, as you help others, you're also going to be able to help others. It's a together process. It's not a, when I get my life together, if I get myself together, then I'll become a coach. It's as I'm coaching, I'm getting help as well. You'll be taking notes in your session for yourself as well. And then as a bonus, I said, being a life coach is about using the gifts that are already inside you, but they're just laying dormant. Some of you guys say, oh, I've been coaching all my life. No, you haven't. You've been giving free advice. You've been sharing your opinion. You've been waiting to get it right. You've been trying to show up perfect. You've been thinking you're holding the answers to heal somebody. You've been thinking that people are coming to you for how to be perfect. You haven't been coaching. You definitely haven't been making the type of money that you can make from it. It's a mission. It's a movement. It's a ministry. And it's a part of the marketplace. It's okay to get paid for that gift because a man that don't work don't eat. Coaching is a lot of work. But you think that you got a lot of time to do this, child. I went to the memorial of a 39-year-old cousin last week who passed away of colon cancer. But he impacted so many lives while he was here on this earth. He was doing work we didn't even know he was doing. And so to know that coaching is a part of living a legacy while you're here, building that legacy for future generations to come, but also leaving a legacy where your work on this earth still impacts people. Child, all you have to do is activate the gift that's lying dormant. You're not using it to its fullest capacity, just like I wasn't when I was calling myself a teen life consultant. But when I got certified, I was in a teen life coach. And here we are, thousands of girls and women later, lives impacted, generations blessed, all because I said yes to my next steps. How many of you are ready to take your next steps? I need to see a comment, an emoji, something that says, Dr. AJ Austin, founder of the International Center for Life Coach Training, LLC, where you train Black women of faith to become certified life coaches online in 1 day or in your 10 for 10 program. I need to see. Okay, there we go. Look, Kimberly says, ready. So, look, Kimberly, I can send you all the details. This is one of our newest programs. I literally just introduced this yesterday. I had 2 meetings with a business advisor that's so good. Asked me some mind-boggling questions. And I said, I got to show up for the people who need this. Because there are some people that are stuck in this list thinking, when I get it together someday that I don't know is coming, then I'll be a coach. Child, it's time. So if you're ready, like LaKimberly says she's ready, then make sure you comment. I'm going to chat with you in the inbox after we're no longer live. You can send me a message here on Facebook in the inbox. If you're watching this outside of Facebook, you can email me. I'm aj@thebossof.me. Again, aj@thebossof.me. You will not find our 10 for 10 program on my website. It's a special link. And we just came up with it today. We have so many people interested. So many are signing up, and I'm excited for those of you who are going to be joining us to see what it's actually like to become a coach, utilizing your gifts, getting help with how to pull this all together. Let me see if I can tell you real quick, based on the list that I'm now sharing with our future Black life coaches, everything that is in this program. I was working on it. I am so proud of it. I spent like 2 hours today working on it. I don't even know where I put my little list. Oh, it is literally in my face. Okay. So in the program, as far as what it covers in our coaching curriculum, and I won't give all the details, but what's coming out with this first module is talking about, you're going to see examples of what life coaching looks like in action. Because a lot of the trainings that are available online to supposedly certify coaches, they sell everything but what you need to see how to be successful as a coach. So I'm showing you successful coaches. I'm showing you examples of sessions with coaches. You'll get to see me coach. I coach maybe twice a year where I record it and share it with the public. So you'll get to see expert level coaches. You'll get to see, we have a certified coach. This coach has been through 3 life coach certification trainings. You get to see her in action, and she came in making money, but now she shed the dead weights and she is now like higher thanks to this new line of questioning, if you will, as a coach. So I'm sharing that with you and some really good goodies that I forgot I had. I threw everything in the pot. I'm like, this gonna bless them, that's gonna bless them. You're gonna get a copy of the #1 Amazon new release called the Black Life Coach. It's not here. I got 2 copies. They floating around the house. But I'm going to give you copies of the books. It's audio and it's an ebook and so much more. So if you want more information, definitely let's chat in the inbox. Don't put this off. Don't wait. It's not guaranteed that you'll catch me live again or when. And time is going to pass regardless. So you want to be ready. So we get all the way down to how much to charge people. Because yes, it's a ministry, but yes, it's okay to make money. But that's another live. I came here to give y'all the top 10 reasons. You do not have to have it all together in order to become a certified life coach. Are there any questions? Let's chat. My lips are dry now. As I moisturize and re-up. Y'all got any questions for me? Now that these scenarios are out of your head, they don't make sense, right? Future Black Life Coach Kimberly Pratt Ivins or Edwards, my bad girl. It don't make sense now that you hear it outside of your head as to why you're waiting. I meet a lot of coaches that say, Dr. AJ, I have been wanting to be certified for years. At this point, with what I just shared with you guys in the last 32 minutes and 27 seconds, what questions do you have? What's holding you back from taking your next step? Kimberly says this is some good stuff. Thank you, girl. This is all spiritually downloaded from heaven, honey. Because God really does speak to me about you guys. It is millions of women that I am called to reach. And if we got to start with 2 on a Facebook Live, let's do it. Okay? Because I'm all about living out the purpose that God has placed me here to live. And I want to help you do the same. And y'all have told me for the last 6 years since I've been training, we have 158 now. Life coaches, Black women. They're certified. They're enrolled in our program. They're graduates. They're mentors. They're spiritual advisors and leaders. And they're doing the thing. Just because they submitted and said yes, they have access to all of these resources and ways to change lives. We have one of our coaches, Neresia Johnson, who was recently featured in a documentary. She sat in the seat of the lead life coach. A lot of y'all come to training and say, I want to be like Ayanna Van Zandt. Well, Neresia Johnson, Minister Neresia Johnson, she sat in the seat of an Ayanna Van Zandt, did this documentary to help coach sexual trauma survivors. We have 2 reality TV stars. So the people y'all see on TV, child, y'all don't know if they know Dr. AJ and been through her training, child. A couple of them have. And so I love that. How we're now confident and showing up in the world because of this newfound skill called certified life coaching, especially as Black women of faith. So when you invest in your skill and in your next level, you realize how silly it sounds to question yourself of when you'll be perfect, when you'll be ready, when your money will be right. At this point, I have given everything that I have to give to help you get to your next level. Are there any questions? any questions? Let me know. If not, I'll get off here. I am recently watching the show Sisters. I am years behind, but I don't care. So I'm gonna go watch some more old episodes and chill out for the rest of the day as we get some of our future Black Life Coaches registered for our 10 for 10 program. The email started going out earlier today. So if you're watching this replay, go check your spam. Go check your trash. But more importantly, check your inbox and whitelist us because your homework is in your inbox as we speak, okay? So 10 for 10 started yesterday. We have registrations. We have a growing list of people who are joining us. So if you want in, make sure you comment below right now, and or I need to see your little bubble face pop up on Facebook Messenger telling me you're ready to chat and you want me to send you the link to get signed up. We ain't talking about more information. You ain't picking my brain with questions. All the questions that you could possibly ask me, I have showed up at one point or another here on Facebook Live or my YouTube channel to give you those answers. So I may send you a link to videos to answer specific questions, but the program in detail is laid out and I'm happy to send you that information, okay? Because I told you I'm going to be watching Sisters and probably eating some popcorn. And I bought some Italian ices today. So I think I'll enjoy one of those. Let my tongue turn red a little bit and relax as you get signed up for your next level. So one final call for questions. Are there any questions? Let me go on and pull up Hulu while. Give me y'all a minute. I'm trying to buy you time. Because this is very rare that you'll get a Black woman of faith that's leading this life coaching industry, certifying other Black women of faith, have an honorary doctorate in Christian psychology, been training coaches. I told you we've got 158 coaches on the roster. Been doing it since 2016. Master's level, leading online and offline. Got a tribe of certified life coaches who will vouch for training with me and how I show up just like this in your trainings. This is me 24/7, irregardless of who I'm talking to, if that's the proper word. So it's very rare that you get access like this, where you can chat and ask questions and not be charged. Okay, cool. So let me click, okay, there we go. So I got Sisters geared up. Okay, I see a question. Kimberly says, does marriage coaching fall under life coaching certification? Yes, I will. Oh, thank you for your question. So here's the initial handbook. It's so much prettier now. And when you turn to, it's a page that's no longer the right number. But this right here is called Life Coaching Niches and Certification, or Niches. This is my little chicken scratch notes for what I'm updating. But this introduces you to 88 different specializations as a life coach. So if I open the next page, look, Kimberly, these are pages full of columns of the different specializations that you can choose from as a life coach. I came up with these for you guys. So when you look under aura, let me tell you what type of marriage coaching. So marriage coaching falls under relationship coaching. And under relationship coaching, you can coach brides to be, you can coach divorcees, you can coach people who are engaged, you can coach grooms to be, you can coach healthy relationships, you can coach people who have been in relationships with narcissists or toxic masculinity. You can coach on love, marriage prep, singles. You see the options? That's just one of 88. These are the subcategories under relationship coaching. So when you go through the training, I let you play around with the different specializations and you're going to see something else that inspires you. Now this comes later in the training, so I don't want to get you all, worked up, because one of our coaches, Coach Deb, she'll probably watch this replay. This was her favorite part of the training, getting to pick and choose what she would specialize in as a life coach. So life coaching, regardless of if you are a marketing coach, a relationship coach, a parenting coach, a sex coach, a love coach, life coaching, if you've been properly trained and certified, is the foundational piece. So I'm getting ready. I'm actually in planning right now to do basic training for life coaching, because a lot of people don't know that life coaching is under any type of professional coaching. So when you see business coaching, marketing coaches, it doesn't mean that the coaches are certified. It just means that if they are certified, typically they've gone through some version of a life coach training, because you can't have professional success without addressing personal goings on. I tried it. I tried to get rid of the mushy tears and fears and doubts and what's your sticking point, what's holding you back. I was trying to talk about business and changing lives and making money and living in your purpose and doing what God called you. And he had to bring me back to the tears, because the tears is what keep us stuck from making money, changing, So I say all that because life coaching is the foundation of any other type of coaching. So yes, marriage coaching does fall under life coaching, under the relationships category, but you could take it even deeper. Notice I said my very first coaching started with mothers and daughters, helping them to have better relationships with themselves and each other. I didn't call myself a relationship coach, though. I was a life coach that specialized working with teens. I was a teen life coach because that's where it started. So hopefully that answered your question. Got your wheels spinning like, oh, I wonder what's the other 8 or 7 specializations. It's a lot more I could add. I could give you hundreds of ideas for how to use your life coach certification, but knowing that you could take it and do anything with it is phenomenal. That's what one of my advisors just asked me today. We went on a walk together. She's here in Atlanta, and she's like, so you're a life coach, but you don't have life coaching clients. And so I explained, because she's not in the industry, but she's a very wise counsel. And I had to explain how, life coaching is at the basis, and you can pick and choose any specialization, or you can remain a generalist, just a life coach. And that encompasses 8 different areas of life. We talk about that in the training. I break it down to show you what those 8 areas are. And you can coach anyone around those 8 areas, regardless of what your specialization is, because guess what? You're a life coach at the foundation and the basis of it all. So hopefully that helps. Are there any other questions? Oh, my phone is at 34%. I'm sitting here talking, and she will shut down when she get tired. So I'm going to wrap up. If y'all got questions, you ain't got long now. So go ahead and throw them in there. If not, let me plug this in, Jesus. I'm glad I looked up. Okay. We at 33% now. Any other questions? Let me, okay. So make sure, if you want more information on what we're calling our 10 for 10 program, you put it in the comments. Look, Kimberly, I saw your comment earlier, so we'll definitely chat after we're no longer live. And anyone else here with questions, now is the time to put them in the comments below, even if you're watching the replay. Any other questions before I go? Okay. Thank y'all for hanging out. I love engagement, and sharing about this industry is so vast. It's so much I could share. All right, guys, so I'm going to wrap up here because I'm about to start coughing. Go over my notes. I think I don't even know. Oh, okay, I put them. I think I covered everything. 10 for 10 is now open for enrollment. Quick recap, you don't have to have your life together to be a coach. And I think if I had to give one of my favorite of these, is that you're already helping people. Your gift to coach is lying dormant. Your job as a certified coach is to help your clients get their answers. So let's show up. If you're ready, make sure we're chatting in the inbox as of now. And I will leave you with this. Remember, there's someone somewhere. They are waiting on you, future Black Life Coach, to walk in your destiny so they can walk into theirs. Because it's when you let your own light shine, you give others permission to do the same. As a future Black Life Coach, when you impact one life, you impact generations. You ready? I'm ready to help you get there. I will talk with you guys soon. Have a phenomenal rest of your day. God bless. Bye, future Black Life Coaches.